What's up, guys? It's Mrjamvad, and today we are back on the Pokemon Showdown server. Yeah, shoutouts to James Jones. It's my guy right there. He's been a subscriber since before my channel got hacked. I really need to do a story on just that. I worked on an article today, so that should be coming out by the end of this week. And yeah, how y'all doing? I know it's been a couple days. You're like, okay, where's Jam at? Also, another big reason to shout out my boy James Jones here is my man being in the comment section, just keeping these haters in check. Like, not somebody that I actually rarely get people who I don't mind like criticism, but like I remember I was saying in that video, like I have dedicated haters. Like I have people who, like, I remember their usernames, who only leave negative comments. Like, if there's nothing to complain about in the video, you'll never see their comments. And so I always pay attention to my man James Jones, like just like, actually bro, you know, and a lot of everybody else does it as well, but James Jones is always on it. And so I always look at him like, man, I appreciate my man going out of his way, though I'd rather him not give them any attention, but you know, it is what it is. And so I appreciate him. And then he blessed us with an Uber team today, so hey. And so we have actually 2 multi-hitters. I'm not sure what Rock Blast is for. I don't know, maybe Stone Edge might be better here. We got a cool Trick Room team here. Let's use it. Dracovish, Choice Band Dracovish. When's the last time y'all got Dracovish, y'all? It's been a minute. Need to change that, fix that. Yeah, Lunala. Yeah, I'm gonna try to wreck him with my Rhyperior. That's literally the plan here. Wreck him with Rhyperior. Remember Rock Wrecker, Rhyperior and Melmetal. So this is a situation here where I need a hazard. Habitually, people will use Stealth Rock here. He might knock me out. Yeah, holy fucking shit, he's Choice Banded. It's a situation where habitually people use I'm slow, but I'm faster than Melmetal, and so this forces the Dynamax. Nah, so I only get a spike there, which I figured, but that was a situation where Mew, holy shit, Melmetal is strong, man, good god, and Dracovish is so damn strong, and so unfortunately I'm forced to give up my Lunala's item here, and he still has Whimsicott, 2 things I do not like. But yeah, I was hoping I can't speak. There's a possibility that he would have gone for recovery here. So positionally doesn't switch in well on my Lunala. Now obviously with Trick Room up, he has the upper hand. Yeah, I'm just gonna hard switch to Melmetal here because he might be slower than me. I eat double Iron Bash, right? And so what this does is it forces the Dynamax, or he's gonna go hard into Corsola. So he decides to use his Dynamax there. It's gonna Max Quake. He won't knock me out, but Max Knuckle, that's a problem. That won't knock me out, but the weakness policy, that's clutch. Man, I can't kill him back though. There's no way I'm knocking him out. My Melmetal is really important, but this slow it's not going to be doing its job, and so I'm going to double down on Rhyperior's Dynamax in the late game, and you know, doubling down on Lunala. And so it's just tough. I need this to do good damage. It's not enough. I didn't think he'd Max Knuckle again because I could have went to Lunala and then switched back out, but actually I don't know, Rhyperior might not kill this. If +2 EQ did 40, Rhyperior's a really strong mon though. I want to go to something that forces the double iron, that forces the Max Knuckle, because I don't want to just give up my Lunala's thing, but I can't risk Rhyperior not knocking this out. So let's see. Earthquake does 29, man, 29 to 34. So this is an interesting position for Dracovish because he can take any one hit because of how bulky it is naturally. and the mag while y'all sped me under the Trick Room. So Dracovish under Trick Room would have been a threat, but I mean he has Whimsicott, he has Zacian, and he has Eternatus, and so we have a slight upper handing here. Now this is interesting that he actually went to Zacian because, well, one, I'm just gonna be forced to stay in because I can't play with this thing. But secondly, it allows for me to go to Ditto, and if he has Behemoth Blade, I just kill something here. Unless he goes Corsola and sacks. It's like I could just straight sweep him here if he goes hard Corsola here and he doesn't get the Cursed Body. Really? And if it's Galarian Corsola, I'm debating whether I want to trade this because then Rhyperior under Trick Room just hammers his team. Especially with the Dynamax, and so I'm gonna trade it. Oh my lordy lord. Unfortunately I get he actually chokes here by allowing me to go back to Zacian and copy him and scarf him. And so what I'll do is go to Lunala to force him to have to stay in, because if he attacks here, if he attacks and kills my, if he does, basically what I'm saying is, yeah, it's checkmate here, because unless he has like, no, even substitute won't save him. Right, so basically what I did there was put him in a position where you either, because if I copied his Zacian again, he was screwed. Do what he's doing right now, which gives me the free switch into, and so SD plus Ripe will give me destruction. Yeah, destruction, and so I get to pick another one. Marshada obviously can get copied, so yeah, that's game. That's game. All right, Rhyperior sweep, baby. Oh man, that Melmetal really had me shook. Obviously we just Earthquake here. You know, as much as it'd be fun to Dynamax and all, but I can't get the Trick Room back. So he CCs. There literally was no point in CCing there, especially if I Dynamax. But I mean, I assumed he just figured, well, I lost anyway. But Rhyperior eating that though. +1. 120 base power coming out. Zacian not even doing 75. Your boy Rhyperior solid rock, baby. But yeah, my man James Jones has just been a real like one thing I know, which is why I find it so entertaining. I tend to attract very similar type of, you know, sorry, my friend's birthday today. I attract very similar style of haters. Like I think Joey, when I read his comment section on his haters, or you know, we'd share like, yo, check this guy out. I think they're diverse. I don't really know about Blunder's comment section. He doesn't really bring it up, but I notice it's the same type of person. So it's like usually an archetypical, like let's call them a brainy. So because of my you know, quote unquote analytical style of narrating, people tend to want to, well, my haters at least, tend to want to attack that. They're like, no, he's not as great as you think. I'm like, dude, for one, you just called me great. I don't think in any video I've been like, I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread, in any real manner. If anything, I'm trying to uplift the community by passing my knowledge back on. So I always find that interesting. It's always the same type of guy. And back in the day, I'd like go in the comment section and just shred them, like just shred because their arguments generally they're very baseless, but they're trying to find something. It's like, fuck this guy. And they try so hard to find something, and so the arguments are weak, and so I just like shred them. But then I started to, you know, grow beyond that and realize, yo, it's not about me. You know what I mean? They're mad. They're not mad at me. They're mad at themselves. And so let me stop wasting my time there. Blastoise, people. Gonna approach this one very similarly, but Blastoise is such a bulky thing. But Rocks plus Melmetal. So this is excellent because what this does, it allows me to Trick Room. He's not White Herb. Oh, excellent. This is like the perfect situation, because what this does, actually no, that thing kills you. I forgot that it does that. So I could have exploded there. It might not end up mattering, but because I get to go Dracovish, and depending on what, I could D-Max Drake. Once this is gone though, then Mrjamvad just double iron bashes and I'll just outrage hard. Oh my lord. Oh my lordy lord. And so Mrjamvad would be staring down Kirim. Kirim forced to fire move as I did. If I go Rhyperior, can Draco or ice move. So I'm going to basically one, this doesn't allow him to switch. I didn't realize I had 2 turns of Trick Room left. This doesn't allow him to switch because anything he gets switched into gets bashed. Can't control for hazards. And so once I Trick Room again and he has no ghost resist, my Lunala in and of itself can maybe destroy him. And once I copy his I keep forgetting about that damn water thing. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Very tempted to go to Ditto here. Because I need to copy the right thing. I guess if I copy Darm too, because I don't have a Trick Roomer left, and so I don't think I'm gonna need to Dynamax to win this, and so I'm gonna take away his Kirim here. There's no way I go down to Flare from here. Oh fucking shit. Oh, that's frustrating. And so this gives us quite a bit of leeway. Maybe Moonbeam here. So this is not the best. This does force in Marshadow most likely though, but I just wasted my Dynamax. So I'm forced to go Rhyperior here, and he crits me with the Shadow Sneak, which may end up mattering. That's super frustrating. May end up mattering, but we'll have to see. Because the Mewtwo might not be able to knock out my Lunala. This guy. He could have been Specs Kirim, but Specs Kirim is awful. So like, I'd assume he'd be Scarf if anything, which would have allowed Mrjamvad to, you know. And so he's gonna CC here. And so what this does, it allows for me to. Do I Shadow Sneak? Do I Spectral Thief win? I take Zacian's boost. I might Spectral Thief win here. Well, I can't Spectral Thief because he's just gonna Shadow Sneak me. So it's gonna come close. It'll depend on what his Mewtwo has left. Because Mewtwo can't kill me. If it's like a, I'll have to go Lunala. That crit on what's it called was really big. And so I want 2 rounds of life orb on him. But if he has Fire Blast, then I sweep him. I don't win with Trick Room. I'll Moongeist Beam here. So let's find out what his move is. Yeah, he has Fire Blast. So as long as I connect, because he has pressure, that's a problem. So I know I'm asking a lot here, but I mean, you've got 100 crits, bro. Like, at the very least, allow me to sweep you with this Fire Blast. Is all I ask. Zacian's bulky as shit. Oh wow, it lived, man. That is so whack. Because basically what that meant is Mrjamvad would have killed Kirim, and all I'd have to do is force the Zacian in. Because he'd have to go to Mewtwo there, or you'd have to go to Marshadow. Either way, I was Lunala, and then he'd be forced to go to either Zacian, Mewtwo, Manitin, or I could have even gone to Rhyperior and not having to go on the Marshadow and save Lunala's boots. So I didn't even have to do that, or I could have went Ditto and force the Mewtwo to come in, because as you can see, the Mewtwo lost to my Lunala. Go to Lunala and Mewtwo, Trick Room, release Rhyperior, sweep. So many ways to have swept that one, but alas, So we're just gonna have to play in a way where we just avoid the hacks. This thing is a problem, but I guess I can play metal and catch his Pelipper for sure. He's like activating my Dracovish under Trick Room. Lunala has nothing to guard against it. Rhyperior is very similar under the Dynamax. The biggest problem to me would be a early Marsh Shadow. Sexual Thief into Shadow Sneak. I can't guard against that. I don't think that that's an appropriate trade for my Mew to just get suicided. I don't know if there's any way around Marsh Shadow being a problem, unless it's not Sash. If it's not Sash, then yes, it'd be wise of me to lead with. And so I'm actually gonna go with Melmetal. I did not expect Pelipper because, as I said, Mew starting the game off would have been horrendous for him, or Dracovish. But I assume he just tried to go Eternatus and recover off, assuming that's what his set is. So this is pretty rough for me because this allows for him to Scald or U-turn. I don't think I could D-Max Max Lightning. How far ahead is he thinking is the question. I'm gonna Thunder Punch. Yeah, please fucking don't hacks me. And so I'd assume my opponent would. I'm gonna go hard me. I have to outplay heavily now. Ay, that is super frustrating, man. That's a dead Pelipper, which shuts down his Dreadnought. So he's opting for Scald, and so I have to trade Mew for and he gets the second burn. This might still kill him though. I mean, it's fucking explosion, but he might be max defense. Yeah. Okay, so the Pelipper is gone. Still not amazing because I have a burnt Melmetal. I only got rocks up. And so essentially took a 2-for-1 on a Pelipper, which is worthless anyway. But I did break the Sash, and so Rhyperior, I'd assume if I get to Swords Dance versus Necrozma, or if he just gives me the weakness policy boost, just runs through a 6. And so what would be my other Trick Room opportunity anyway? Because he's gonna go try to Dynamax. Okay, right. He's gonna G-Max and get his rocks up. And that's what I was saying. Like, there's no way for me to stop this. Because he just rock. I guess I could have went Dracovish and forced him to rock fall. What? Oh no. Since when do they run Max Darkness? I have never seen a Max Darkness variant. That is really bad. That might have just lost me the game because I can't Trick Room anymore. Max Darkness. But I mean, I guess they have to eventually update their sets. I don't regret that play. Well, now I know they run Max Darkness. Oh boy. Yeah. So I have to D-Max Max Guard here. See Max Quakes. I'm surprised he Max Quake there. Max Wimrin. Neither of them kill. I might one shot him. Dreadnought is pretty whack. So he does it for the rocks. Does it for the clout. And then if I Mindstorm, maybe Marshadow can do something. Preventing priority. Oh no. I'd rather have the terrain up and he gets a crit there. This guy. What kind of game is this, man? And so I haven't choice locked into anything. I have a shot if I get him to choke on his Necrozma. And so I give him Melmetal here. Because Dracovish is still decent for his Necrozma. I can get some damage off that. And so his Zacian is irrelevant. I'll take the, what is this? I don't think you should ever go to Necrozma here. If I CC on your next switch, then once I copy this again, it's over. Or if I copy your Marsh, it can be over, depending on what the Marshadow set is. I don't want to wild charge because smarter sack. I don't want to wild charge because or I didn't want to wild charge rather because it's a neck. I'm wondering if he definitely 2 kills me with the steel move though. He trick roomed. Hold the phone. Hold the phone, y'all. Man, if I went to Rhyperior there, this game was over. Alficius Ren here. He has Photon Geyser though. And so he's definitely well, I might have a shot at this. Small though it may be. Come on, dude. Kill neck. Depending, we saw how much a +1 CC did to my Rhyperior, so I don't think I would have been in Shadow Sneak KO range. So what he would have had to done there was either pick Marshadow to sack, or he'd have to pick Zacian to sack. And the thing is, depending on what his Marshadow said, if this Marshadow was Life Orb, then I could have potentially Shadow Sneak killed his Marshadow. But I don't remember the calc for Shadow Sneak versus Marshadow, but obviously my Ditto is Choice Scarf, and so that would allow for my Marshadow to hey, it's gonna be one of them lies, I guess. But yeah, so you know, as I was saying, like, it's just generally the same type of person. You know, they're like, oh, fuck this for whatever reason. And you know, again, it's not my problem. And so I just find it interesting. I think interesting is yeah, I think interesting is the appropriate word, because they're like, I've noticed 3, well no, I've had 2 that have been around, 2 pretty negative guys. But I noticed a third one, I think, came from Joey's channel. What's funny is the guy left a negative comment on Joey's channel. It's like, oh, fuck Jamvad with my channel. And like, I'm assuming read through my comment section, because then he left a comment on the older video. And somebody left something and he's like, nah, fuck that guy, blah, 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 right? So I'm like, he left because the comment was like a few days ago, so he went to my channel to watch my stuff. And that's what's always interesting, like, they're like my most avid watchers. And so I don't understand. Help me and understand that, viewers. So let's see, let's play a game of how will Jamvad get hacks today. My Melmetal is phenomenal in this one, but it hasn't been having the best of luck in these games. don't see any hazard control, but similarly to the last guy, I'd assume Mars Shadow would be his means. What's up with people not understanding that they're like, why are people leading with shit that loses to mute when they have a Mars Shadow? You know, like this might have Earth power. Okay, so we were gonna lead seed. That tells me all I need to know. What the hell is going on? Like that would have just given me 100 spikes and rocks and right. Like my man, stop critting me, people. Like my Mew would be able to explode on this Venusaur right now. Like stop this shit. So because I don't have Psychic and I do want to keep my thing. So basically, had he not crit this first one, oh, that 2 KOs. Wow, Melmetal. Jeez, calm down, cool out. This situation, I'm going hard to my Ditto. He'd never Draco, and so he'd have to Fusion Flare / Earth Power. And oh, perfect, you have Dragon Pulse, so I don't have to worry about missing. Okay, we making waves. We're making plays and waves. So that means, well, because I allowed him to hit me, I can't sweep him with his Zacian. But that doesn't mean I kill something when a Zacian comes back in. And so under Trick Room, my Dracovish just sweeps him, or that just destroys. Melmetal does as well. And so I'm like, which one do I want to Trick Room? Or do I just give him Ditto here to TR? Do I have enough TR turns though? No, I don't want to give him Ditto. Oh man, I just have so many options. But he still has Dynamax in hand, and so I guess I have to keep that in mind and all this. And so I'm mid-ground Melmetal first. See play roughs. And so if he's gonna stay in here, he's obviously gonna go for CC. Now I could Dynamax, because I don't need my Dynamax to destroy him. And I only need Dracovish. And I think that's correct. Because if he CCs, he's gonna go for, well, Max Lightning might not kill from here. So Max Steel Spike covers whatever. I didn't think he'd go hard gear up, but I figured if he did, I'd Max Lightning right afterwards. I have the defense boost. So basically what I did there was Max Steel Spike covered everything that could come in except thing, and he gave me a weakness policy boost. So Melmetal is looking nasty right now. Somebody else is catching these hands. If he goes Mars Shadow to Spectral Thief, obviously that won't do any real damage. I have the defense and attack boost. How much did he do to something that he attacked? He spexed. And so he's gonna go for Fusion Flare here. I could allow it for the free Trick Room and then the Murking and give up Melmetal. I don't want to play this out. He's definitely gonna knock out my Melmetal without the Spadef boost here. His Curum is gone. Do I take the free damage? Nah. So let's TR here. Excellent. Destruction 1. Oh no. Your boy Mel's is coming out. Mel's eats and Dracovish destroys. I'm surprised he Spectral Thief there. That was very high risk. Very high risk, especially because there was no reason. Like there's not, if you're gonna predict their UCC, there's like nothing that Spectral Thief would have, like, all of them have the potential to go down to CC plus Shadow Sneak. And so it seems as if we're in an unhacksable position, because that's his priority going down, and obviously Ditto beats whatever. Kyurem is a dead mon, and so Melmetal gives no fucks. Melmetal coming through, killing, putting everybody in the dirt. Okay, so that game was quick. Trick Room quick. Man, I am so thankful for the ability to do this. you know, been thinking about that the past couple days. I'm like, man, you know, it's very easy, and this is what the next article is gonna be on. I keep doing that, whatever, y'all. It's very easy to get caught up in and oh, he has a Hatterene hiding behind there. No. But he's super Melmetal weak. Like, I just need that bad boy and it's over. I could play with Speed Ties turn 1, but what I'm gonna do is punch him in the gut. What that means is Dracovish is about to. I could Outrage because I know he's gonna go to Eternatus. But Dracovish, I mean if I trade for Eternatus, what does that open up for me? I mean, he's already pretty Rhyperior weak. If I Melmetal to start it off, yeah, I like that more. I actually did not expect this thing. Especially, why are people just leaving? Well, I guess I don't. I guess I'm knockoff, huh? So he's weakness policy. Okay. Earthquake did. So if he's weakness policy, he might not switch. Yeah, he's not switching. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what is up with all these nice people, man? Like, people are just mad nice with the Trick Room. Let's see how much this does. Okay, so the calc was saying 58 to 68, so I had to, you know, yeah, I had to check that boy real quick. Does 58 to like bare minimum kills him, yeah. So I didn't want to use my Dynamax there. He said GG. I was gonna type in the chat maybe, meaning for me, but like meaning like I might destroy him, but he's obviously gonna G max. I can't kill him. If he's Life Orb, he can kill me. I like Rhyperior more than I like. One more turn of Trick Room, Fairy move. I don't get too killed by that though. But then how am I gonna Trick Room again? Is that the route I want to go? I like Rhyperior more. So what I'll do here is, since Melmetal needs a few hits to get the big KOs, so there's a Dynamax. And so I know I'll take any 2 hits, and so likely Max Flare here, which, you know, I don't enjoy, but I'll have to deal with. Oh, he's actually not even a fast Hatterene. Wow. I mean, he's not even a wow, I'm glad I didn't switch there. I just assumed since he's like clearly Trick Room neck, I'd assume that was Trick Room too. He'd be a slow one, but I actually could go Lunala here and then trick TR keeping the Melmetal, because I'm gonna have to do it anyway, and so he's gonna have to Flamethrower, right, which isn't gonna do damage, so why not keep it? This learns Shadow Ball though, isn't it? Okay, so we'll teleport here out into the Rhypester. The Rhypester. He's back! And now we just Dynamax, so we make sure we knock this out. I'm not playing games. This is 3 guaranteed kills. 3 guaranteed turns of terror. 3 guaranteed turns of terror, man. Terror. Weakness policy. Is that the wave? Oh, this boy max defense. Never mind. Never mind. Ditto Blitz, or yeah, you have to go to Zacian, and then goes to Zacian and I copy him, so he's wise to go to Darm first. Wise, but unfortunately can't knock me out with Crash. Earthquake even less so. Oh, I'm so strong right now, so strong right now. So I forgot I wasn't +2. Yeah. That was fun. That was fun. Yeah, let's wrap it up there. Thanks for watching, guys. Truly. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys